Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to Madam Nabila and fellow classmates. I'm Syed Hannan bin Syed Muhammad Nazar and my partner Faris Muzammil bin Faizal. We would like to present our research project about youngsters' moral corruptions caused by the Western movies and analysis.
Before we go any further, we must know that entertainment is a part of life, especially for the youngsters who enjoying the moment of their life because joy is a nature of a human, which it can heal our physical and spiritual and emotional. Basically, entertainment is an important part in our life. It can help us heal. It can help us cure our physical, spiritual, and emotional. And one of the sources of entertainment is movies. People love watching movies, and people enjoy watching movies. Even in Islam, entertainment was never prohibited. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also entertained himself and his wife. In Islam, Islam never stopped us to entertain ourselves or enjoy some entertainment in our life. Even Nabi SAW is also play with his wife, such as running, swimming, and archery. So that I say, Islam was never stop us to entertain ourselves, but everything has its limit. Never pass the limit, you will be okay.
In today's era, without doubt, Western movies have already become top favorites for entertainment among societies all over the world, including our country, Malaysia. However, there are many Western movies that give some negative influences on the audience, especially to the youngsters. This is because the Western or Hollywood industry constantly incorporates elements that appear normal to them but can be very harmful to the Eastern culture. Some of the common elements, which are bad elements, that has been used in the majority of Western movies are eroticism, violence, racism, and others. These are the issues that must be addressed in order to prevent them from affecting our peaceful society, especially the youngsters.
So for our research objective, we have three. Number one, to elaborate the attraction value that make them love the Western movies. Or we can say we want to look and see what is the specialty of the Western movie and why people love to watch them. Number two, to explain the bad effect of Western movie to the youngsters. As we can see, people was influenced with the Western movie, such as violence or unnecessary sexual, unordinary sexual, and something else. So we want to analysis what have the Western movie influenced us. And number three, to give prevention before it spread to the next generation. Because of the problem that caused by the Western movie, we want to share and we want to suggest uh, some ways to help people curing their youngsters' problem.
For research questions, we are able to construct three research questions that will serve as a guideline for our research. First question, what is the attraction value that Western movies have? The second question, how can Western movies be affecting our youngsters' moral? The third question, how can we prevent this disaster before it spreads to the next generation?
All right, let's take a look. What is the attraction value that Western movies have? First of all, film graphic. Graphic is particularly important as a market value of the film to attract people to watch them. In other words, we can say graphic is a key to a movie success. Graphic is a key for the movie to success because graphic is making the movie alive. Without a beautiful and perfect and detailed graphic, how people have an enthusiasm to watch the movie. We can see a part of Western movies that have very detailed and perfect graphic, like Marvel Cinematic Universe, from Avengers, from Iron Man, from Doctor Strange, and so on. It's a very perfect and detailed graphic, and people love it. Second one, cast selection. Good character can make people and make the movie a lot more enjoyable. When people love someone, they will follow them. They will follow who they are like. Same as the movie. When when the movie have the character that people love, they will follow the movie. Like, and when we talk about cast selection, of course we will talk about the quality. Most of the Western cast or Western actor and actress have a very high quality in their role, such as Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and many more. We can see from their role how they serve the movie, how they role their character. It's very wonderful. So 2 point to attraction, two main attraction, filmography and cast selection.
Next, there are some bad effects on youngsters' morale caused by Western movies. As for our research, we highlight two bad effects that can be seen in the Western movies crystal clear. The first thing, the normalization of LGBT. Currently, some people there try to bring in the LGBT element, which is a phenomenon that shows a group with a sex that is different from ordinary human through movies. This is a dangerous virus that must be stopped from spreading to the youngsters so that they will not take this ideology, which is opposed to the human nature, as common things. The second thing, the spread of violence. Violence is often used as a central narrative element. It is the force that launches the events of the story, determines the plot twists, solves the problems that arise, and release tensions. Producers of Western movies often include violent elements to make the storyline feel more realistic to the audience. However, these things, without doubt, can affect the youngsters' attitude and behaviors in their daily life. Uh, in short, these are two things that must be taken seriously before they become incurable.
What we can do uh, for prevent the problem or the issue to spreading to the next generation, we divided into two aspect: parental and national. First, parental. Parents should place a high priority on areas like moral guidance and personal responsibility. Uh, Parent guidance is very important. Even though in Islam, parents must drive their children to a right path, to a right way. Like some statement says, our youngsters like a blank mat, and we will paint it either there will be Islam or Yahudi, Jews or Christian, Nasrani. Okay, so parent guidance is must be taken as a high priority. Second one, national. The Film Censorship Board of Malaysia must tighten up the filtering process on Western movies. Or in other words, we can say they must be more strict about filtering movies. The outsider will never stop promoting their movie to us. So it depends to us to filter on to sorting which movie we want to serve to the people, especially to the youngsters, because maybe we didn't realize that the movies will affect our children, our youngsters, to a bad attitude, a bad moral, and drive them to a wrong path.
In conclusion, Western movies, which can be found entertaining, also can be a double-edged sword that harms the community, particularly the youth. This is because they love to serve the audience with their social culture and something a bit extreme for entertainment. Therefore, all parties must work together to reduce and prevent this issue from recurring in order to protect the youngsters' behavior from outside influences.
All right, that's all from us. Thank you for watching our video. Hopefully, it will give benefit, a lot of benefit to you, to all of you. So we end this with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.